Hi! So today I'm doing a voiceover for the first time. Getting right into it, I am drawing/designing an OC based on a mood board that my friend Kuma gave me. And I'll link all of her stuff in the description box and also her part of this meme thing. So the first thing that I'm doing is trying to figure out his hairstyle, and I went through like 5 different hairstyles. One of them being this half-shaven head sort of look. And I liked how that one looked a lot, but then I didn't want the shaven part, so I just added hair to the outside of his head. Another one that I tried was matching one of the hairstyles of like one of the pictures in the mood board. But I liked this one better, so I went with it. So I wanted to include several things. You can see like I have a list on the side. One of them being a tape player, which I figured out was called a Walkman later. I knew that, I just forgot. A Walkman because there's like a cassette tape sort of thing playing in one of the pictures in the mood board. Also Adidas sneakers, because again, in the mood board. Ripped jeans, because that's what all the cool kids wear, right? And a hoodie under like the jacket combo, because I just like that aesthetic. And I was this close to making him have like a bomber jacket over a hoodie, but I ended up doing this sort of trench coat looking thing. So after sketching, I started doing the line art. And my line art is sort of a mess because a lot of the time I just do this sort of clean sketch thing and I clean it up with the eraser tool. It's probably not the most efficient way. I just hate doing line art, so that's how I do it. And I do think like it gives a different sort of effect because there's a variation in the weights of the lines. You can see a lot of my cleaning up the line art process while I'm drawing this jacket because I struggled with making it look good. I even played around with like the collar a bunch of times, but the end result was something that I liked. Oh wow, I am really... This is a mess. Don't learn from what I'm doing. I am by no means an expert. I just do art for fun sometimes, very rarely, in all honesty. And I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. So for the hoodie design, I wanted something graphic and nice. So I went with the daisies that were on the mood board. And I thought it looked pretty good. Because another idea I had was just like a checkered thing, and that just wasn't that great. I looked at a lot of reference pictures for this drawing, because first of all, I don't know how to draw anything, but also I wanted it to be sort of accurate, you know, as accurate as I can make it. Speaking of accurate, this backpack, it's not accurate at all. It's a little accurate. I tried, you know? But, like, this backpack would totally have fallen off his shoulder. I just thought it looked cool. And the hand for the Walkman, I don't know how people hold Walkmans. It might not be this way. But, hey, I drew it this way anyways. Why not? Not my best work. Similarly, the shoes. I hate drawing shoes. Shoes are the worst. I'm just so bad at them. I should learn how to properly do it, but it's fine. Just believe me, I struggled. But the second shoe actually turned out a lot better than the first shoe, in my opinion. And last thing, I added a 420 watch because 420 was on the mood board, and it was great. I love it. Here I am figuring out the color scheme for this OC, and the first thing that I wanted to do was have him have a brown jacket, but then it didn't work out with the whole aesthetic of the mood board. So I played around a lot with the colors, trying to make it work, and I ended up with a sort of gray jacket with sort of like blue undertones because it just matched the mood board more. And overall, he ended up with a sort of monochromatic color scheme. And this scar that I gave him, this scar was also a last-minute addition because one of the pictures was of a broken fence, and I thought, okay, this guy was walking through this broken fence and he scratched his face, now he has a scar. Boom. I know, so much thought. So now I'm shading. I did something sort of different with the shading this time. I did all the shading on a multiply layer first with a light purple. And I did this because I saw some people do it online and I was like, I'm gonna try it. And I think what it does is it sort of creates a more cohesive effect. Usually what I do is just on each layer, I just go straight on it with the color that I pick. And it usually turns out okay, but I do think this multiply layer thing makes some of the processes faster, and it makes me focus on where to put shading. So I'm almost done with the shading here. The last step I did in the coloring was put on highlights on a luminosity layer with the pink, and it really, I think, made a big difference. It's something that I started to do recently as well, and I like how it looks. Finally, I colored all the line art. Yeah, again, it just sort of brings the whole piece together. Wow, I sound like an expert, but I'm not. Final thing is me just doing the background. I didn't want him just standing there, so I ended up doing this dark background thing with a blurred effect with the pink and blue because I thought it looked cool, matched with the theme that I was going with. And that's it. That's the final thing. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you liked it. Bye!